You know something else I'm even realizing? Doing it imperfect is more fun than worrying about doing it perfect. Like, again, I wanted so bad, and part of me still does, you know, to like have social media be something where I get dressed up and I look nice and I maybe dress up a little bit. Because it's just kind of like, you know, I've always kind of wanted to be one of those people. I'm like a Taurus sun with a Sag rising, and Sag has that tendency to kind of have that scruffy look of like sweatpants and, unbrushed hair. But then, of course, my Taurus sun, which is in my 6th house, so it's like in a hidden house, right? It's like harder to access for me. Really wishes that we were one of those people that was just always polished and always looking really nice. So I would get really caught up in that. But the thing is, like, again, with that being a 6th house thing, for me, 6th house things create a lot of, or they're places of entropy. They're places where we have to work on things that don't necessarily have direct returns. Right, so getting ready every morning is an example of that. It's something that we do every day. We may spend a lot of time on it, and unless we get a deep personal satisfaction out of that, we're not really getting a reward for doing that, right? Like, you know, again, it depends on where it is. That's really how I view it, being in my 6th. For some people, maybe you have Taurus rising, and if you're like me and you have the Sun and Venus in Taurus, but it's in your 1st house, that's just going to be something that like you do because that's who you are. And it brings you a lot of satisfaction to look really nice and polished and put together all the time. Whereas for me, it feels like a drain on my limited time, my limited resources, whatever. So I'm realizing right now as a Sag rising, it's really more fun to do it imperfect. Ooh, and I just saw 222. Nice little confirmation for me there that I'm doing the right thing. But yeah, it's actually a lot more fun. It's just like, it feels a lot easier, obviously, because like I'm putting a lot less work into it. And I like to yap. So like that part of it is just fun for me. And yeah, it's nice.